The summer is here, and I hate it. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Youth Potential, a channel dedicated to helping young people with mental health problems. I have 2 books available, 102 Distraction Techniques and Self-Harm to Self-Harmony. Both of these books are only available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hello, my friend Scott here, representing Youth Potential. It's that time of year when wearing long sleeves becomes a real challenge. But anyway, we're here to talk today about the fact of missing self-harm. Now, for many, it can feel really unusual to admit that you actually miss self-harming. Missing something painful and so destructive would seem quite strange to most people. But here at Youth Potential, we can openly admit that it is something that we do. We can miss self-harm. Not everyone, but a lot of people. And there could be multiple reasons why you would miss self-harm. It could be the pain itself, the actual physical damage that it does to us, the scars and marks that it can leave behind, the control that we feel that it gives us, especially over our own emotions. We can miss the calmness, that feeling of utter silence that you can get after self-harming, that inner sort of peace, so to speak. And we can miss the reliance of it. It's so easy to rely on self-harm, kind of acts as a bit of a safety net, so to speak. But once again, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone in this. You're not weird for missing self-harm, you're not unusual, you're not broken or anything like that, okay? And it's more common than you might think. So, just to kind of emphasise that fact, I did a very small questionnaire on Instagram the other day, but we got about 100 responses, which is really good. So I feel like it's conclusive enough evidence for this. So basically what I did, I went on Instagram and asked my followers, if you've ever self-harmed, have you ever had the feeling of missing it, or the thoughts of missing it? And of the 100 odd people that responded, 97% of those people missed or miss self-harm. So think about roughly 97 out of 100 people have missed self-harm or are currently missing self-harm. So 97% is quite a big figure. So at this stage, again, if you're feeling like you're unusual for missing self-harm, trust me, there are loads of people out there that feel the same way. I was only originally going to ask that question, but I ended up asking 2 more questions. And the second question was, if you miss self-harm, what aspect of it do you miss the most? And I had 4 answers. Again, pretty much the same 100 people responded to this. So there are 4 answers: inner calmness, the damage or aftermath, the control that it gives you, or the pain. So of all those, the inner calmness was the most missed aspect of self-harming. That was 45% of the people that answered. And I can totally empathise with that. It's a quick fix to our emotions, so to speak, in times of trauma or stress or whatever. And yeah, it has that effect of getting rid of all the negative thoughts, or at least temporarily, and that's what it is a temporary relief. But yeah, that's the most missed aspect of self-harming. In second place was the damage and the aftermath. So maybe it's blood or scars or whatever. That's 31% of the people who answered. In third place, we had the control. The control that self-harm gives us was the third most missed aspect, and that was 14%. And I say control like this because when you obviously really think about it, yeah, we think that we're in control of it, or that it helps us control our emotional pain. But the fact that we're having to resort to self-harm shows a lack of control anyway. And surprisingly, the last thing that was missed the most about self-harm is the pain. I thought that would have been much higher personally, but no, that was a mere 11%. The last question I asked on this about missing self-harm, I asked my followers, how do you feel about missing self-harm? How does it make you feel in missing self-harm? And there are 4 answers again. Like you've lost a close friend, less control over your urges, more control over your urges, or proud of how far you've come. And I think the answers kind of would what you expect. 54% of people said it was like losing a close friend, which is very strange because self-harm is very destructive. Missing something that's destructive is kind of very similar to the effects of Stockholm syndrome. But like I say, there are so many things about self-harm, there's so many aspects of it that we rely on for many different reasons. So when that thing that you rely on goes, it is like losing a close friend. A close friend is someone who you can rely on, someone that you depend on, who can relate to you, who can help you, make you feel better. So yeah, it's totally understandable why it would feel like losing a close friend. Second place was less control over your urges. I suppose if you're still having lots of thoughts about self-harm and you haven't done it in a while, and you're missing it, it can feel like you're in less control of your urges. You must think, oh, if I've not self-harmed in a while, surely my urges should be gone by now. And third and fourth, the last two were tied at 10%, and that was more control over your urges or proud of how far you've come. Being proud of how far you come is such a hard mindset to get into, and it is definitely one of those ones that can take years to develop that mindset, but it's definitely something you should be proud of how far you've come, even if it's just a day or even half a day. It's important to feel proud of yourself. And obviously for some people it feels like when they miss self-harm, they're more in control of their urges. And I think for me, I feel that way as well. I feel like missing self-harm, doesn't make me feel less in control. It makes me feel a little bit more in control. The fact that I am missing it represents the fact that it's something that has, gone in the past. Okay, my friends, I just want to conclude that missing self-harm isn't weird, it isn't strange, it isn't unusual, and it's not uncommon. It's a lot more common than you think. So yeah, just think about that. Don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself a little bit more credit, okay? Other people may tell you that it's weird to miss self-harm, but the truth is, it's not weird at all, okay? And you're only human. If you feel that way, you feel that way. All right, everyone, take care. Thank you very much for everyone that voted on this video and everyone who voted on the mini questionnaire on my Instagram. I do appreciate it. I'll be doing a poll so you guys can vote on the next video. All right, take care, everyone. All the best. Bye.